would you want to leave here right now?
Astralis, are they about to go back to basics? Back in with a B play. Magisk certainly seems to think so. There's the opener. Twistzz, a lot of pressure is on you now. The fate of Faze resides on Twistzz, and he's not crumbling under the pressure. Oh, on for the ace, and he's going to take down 5 to keep it alive for Faze Clan. He holds his own. Look at him go.
Wow.
Fallen has got into the pit, and this is such an important position. He's got to be able to deliver kills. He's got one, a second, this time from Grim, who's now alone inside of the site, out to the Glock for the 1v1. Frozen tries to get towards him, and Grim has got to make it happen. He's just staying alive, and the Glock comes out! How has he done it on the Glock of all weapons? That's a huge round for Liquid, and it's their youngest member that's got them.
What to do with him. He's coming in on this late lurk into the B site. The B players should be aware of this, right? They're very, very cognizant of this idea. They're holding on for it. Hampus is kind of like... this position is either going to make or break the round, it feels like. Either he dies just being trapped out on an island and... Oh, Nafany's in midair! How? Oh, we don't have to theory craft because it's all been torn away. It's not ready for Hampus. They thought the rotations would have come in, and it's anything but here at A. Everyone's still in place for an IP.
A-Core coming down, ramp player right in front of him, a difficult angle to clear, but he knows Naf's here now with a sound cue. Doesn't really matter though, because 2v2k's found his teammate, and it's just as difficult as it was a few moments ago, even with that kill from our supporters. Tap onto the bomb, trying to pull them into the open. No one's on it though, and Frozen's getting headshots. Now looking back, Frozen's found another. Suddenly it's all fallen, and the round is now falling down around him. He's looking for the headshots. Fallen goes for it, and a double kill to save the day. Liquid with the 3k on Fallen, and the pistol is much needed.
The experienced play.
Flawless CT half to pull it back to a 4th OT. So this is just a battle of the CT sides.
Bubsky doesn't care, does he? He is throwing caution to the wind. Audacious hot push.
And at a time like this, though, at a time like this, like that is ballsy, right? You've been so reliant on getting these CT rounds. And Bubsky has decided he's willing to risk it all on this deep angle. And it's given that first kill over. So now someone else has got to make up for this. Magisk and Dupree might just be those men as they come in with a few kills apiece. Twistzz takes matters into his own hands. And suddenly, Faze Clan might be on their way to their first and only T-side round.
Oh, he's eviscerated them. 4 kills, maybe an ace. Zip has snuck up the ladder, but Twistzz has his right idea, and he's going to close it out as well. This tournament is full of aces, full of plays, and full of LAN CS.
Smoke up onto long, but Rops is ahead of it.
Going to be holding. They start to come out through top middle. Rops is going to be the player tested, and Stewie has gone around. Finally, they spot him. Rops is going to get one. Bimas as well. How have they not got those kills? Team Liquid have started to crumble. Mouse Sports looking to send us to overtime. Grim, Naf are the last to remain in place for Liquid. An absolute fumble in towards top middle. Stewie should have got those entries, and now things are falling apart. Not a single kill for Team Liquid. And Naf is trying his best. The 1v5 is needed. He's found 2 already. And Naf has a real chance now. 1 versus 3 up against some weaker weapons. He can definitely do this. He's found the 2 already. Issue is he's down to 16. And Mouse Sports, they have to make sure they play this one disciplined. You cannot give him chances, and he just about doesn't spot Rops. He's low on HP and now gets closer. Naf has tapped the bomb to try and pull them into the open. He wants another 1v1. They're not giving him the chances though. And Naf is going to put that looking to strike, but it's a missed shot on the A-core. This could be done. Fallen and Grim looking to make it happen, and through the smoke, Fallen not too far off. He's landing damage on A-core, but the AWP gets away. He's into the B site, and now it's a retake job for Team Liquid.
They do have nades, but they might not be ready for Rops.
Look at his position. Rops has been so good so far, but it's not impeccable this time. He gets away with 1, and now Fallen in the 1 versus 1 up against A-core. He's aware of the position, but A-core could have changed it up at this point. Fallen's worried about positioning of A-Core. The AK up against the AWP in the clutch, and A-Core is holding the doorway. Comes down to the timing, whether he looks the wrong way, and now going back. Fallen's not catching any of the angles. Finally, he's going to move forward into the site, but he has no idea where A-Core could be, and he's starting to limit those positions, but the time is certainly limited now for Fallen. He spots out the AWP, but the time is taking long, and Fallen's got the kill, but is there enough time on the defuse? He's going to have to stick it. He feels like he's got it. It's going to be down close, but it's through for Liquid. 10 on the board, now up to 11.
Oh, I'm sure Liquid fans.
Certainly. Leash. Okay, what? How does he get away with that? Up and down and then up again. The Leash for the transfer. Yes, against Pistols, but you go through from Robs, connects onto Leash. It's the fadeaway, and Robs is not done, but finally, Naf will silence him. He's got the AK now, but the problem is on Inferno B side, there's not many plants for cover, and now he's gonna go and help with a headshot straight down to the plant, and it's into the 1v1. A-Core versus Naf. This is a huge clutch, and Naf has done it. What a nasty clutch from Nasty Naf, and 4 kills for him, and a 6th round for Team Liquid.
Oh, that's such a hard spot for Naf to be in. I thought he was a B play.
And they've got to deal with the hold, though. It looks like it's about to come in from Liquid. Rops is trying to get over here in time, but you've got to rely on Dexter again. Frozen up here on second. Orange is sprayed away with the York. He's got one. That's not going to be enough. You need Dexter now to do something. Fallen's come through with a really good and important kill on the Rops. And Dexter's still alive. Finally goes down. Fallen's gotten rid of him. And the bomb plant starts to come through. BMAS and A-Core looking for the recovery. Liquid looking to send them home. Mao's coming back into the site. Naf looking for some kills. He's a second Oranges and Fallen in behind him at New Box. A-Core's creeping up and they're going to go for the boost. Naf has got a good position. He's got a kill as well. And now it's all on the young player of BMAS to keep Mouse in the tournament. And Naf has done it. Team Liquid will carry the flag of North America through into...
Here for both sides. Refresh. A star player of his own right here. His M4 is pushed all the way up towards elbow. Past the smoke with Mir is pretty passive. Will Refresh get caught for it. Will Shush will catch the kill on Magix to kick things off over in the B site. But this particular engagement could be everything to this half, and it goes the way of Mir.
Oh, of course it does. Pete just comes straight into him, and that's really the advantage they were looking for, just to chip back in. Stout has constantly been...
Not running away yet, though, and the flash comes through. Dexter able to take the fight to them. 2 kills on the hold. Great play from Dexter. A nice aggressive play through the tunnels to get that info from Frozen, who has now been called out. But at this point, the damage is already done.
It's a fantastic start for Mouse Sports into Dust 2. These gun rounds are not working for Liquid. They're trying for these early picks. They're trying to force the issue on the T side. You see him Fallen running down middle. Then the immediate response when that goes sour is to take the long control. But they've lost so much map control. When you commit heavily into long, you run the risk of losing other parts to the map. And now Alish left in the clutch. He's coming out of long himself, and there is a player down in pit. Alish has a Molotov, and there's a low HP player now spotted, and Alish is not quick enough for the Molly's going to go down. That might just burn away his opposition, but it's going to be a kill onto A-Core, and Alish now stands a chance. Smoke down from Dexter, but through the smoke is down, and now Alish looking to pull out a miracle round. Rops is alive, though, still with the AWP, and through the smoke over, and Liquid are down to 2 players, Fallen and Grim, in the crossfire. Fallen has got into the pit. And this is such an important position. He's got to be able to deliver kills. He's got one. A second, this time from Grim, who's now alone inside of the site. Out to the Glock for the 1v1. Frozen tries to get towards him, and Grim has got to make it happen. He's just staying alive, and the Glock comes out. How has he done it on the Glock of all weapons? That's a huge round for Liquid, and it's their youngest member that's got them.
Grim with the Glock. How does he get away with it? The AK kills initially. It's a Glock in a 1v1, and he finds the headshot. Liquid go for the throat with the short play, but they can't get into good post-plant positions. Mals are all over the site, and yet still Grim with the spray transfer initially. Oh, no helmet for Frozen is so brutal. It means the Glock has a much better chance.
He hits the headshot as well.
It's just a one-tap, isn't it? Yakindar's all the way behind them, but Jake's been taken out on the bomb site. They still need to stall on the A side of the map.
This is Yakindar freed up. He's trying to get in behind as quickly as possible. Poison's trying to get up short, but the play's now in. Buster, can he do it? He's got one. He's going to go back for more. A second on the JK. Yes, and a third from Buster. What a beast. Poison goes down. Buster with the ace. All 5 kills. Buster is in the real gamer hours now, and he's just delivering everything.
Boy, oh boy.
Another ace for the tournament, by the way.
Keep that tally going at home. Wow, this is so good from Buster. That shot's nice. Through the smoke. I don't believe he went through the smoke, but he comes away with it. Yakindar with all the information, so Buster knows he just has to fight, and he fights. Big up close. Good kill initially. No luck from Buster. The bomb is still at top mid, folks.
It's on Jam. Come on, Jim. You got to bring it to the site. Your team are already here taking fights. Come on, you got to get the bomb over here with 20 seconds left. Your Kindar's going to have to try and get a kill, but what's happening right now? Your Kindar's going to do everything, and Jim's just not going for it. Like, what?
So, like, was the goal just your Kindar?
The AWP is down, and now it's just Deagles trying to pull it off. 4 versus 3 retake for Virtus Pro. They're coming onto the site. Buster's got a kill. Config with one, but it's not enough. And Sanji on the double. Defuse in for VP, and your Kindar shanked up his own teammate. Madness here tonight for the Counter-Strike, but